Welcome to the Arizona Head Start Association Job Fair. Thank you for joining us. My name is Anna, and today I'm going to be talking with Eve about current job openings with the Maricopa Head Start program in Phoenix, Arizona. Hi, Eve. Thank you for joining me.
Hi, thank you so much for having us today. Really excited to share all the great things that Maricopa County offers.
And we can't wait to hear all about it. So before we dive into that part, I wanted to share a little bit about what Head Start is. Launched in 1955, Head Start programs promote the school readiness of infants, toddlers, and preschool-age children. Services are provided in a variety of settings, including family childcare, home visits, and center-based classrooms. Head Start programs engage parents or other key family members in positive relationships with a focus on family well-being and, most importantly, school readiness. So Eve, to start off, can you tell us about Maricopa County Head Start?
Yeah, absolutely. So Maricopa County Head Start, we're a 57-year Head Start grantee. We were one of the first in the state of Arizona to become a Head Start program. We are actually located in the East and West Valley and have a wide range of services. You know, I got to say that in terms of the delivery of the services that we provide, it's highly grounded in the work that our staff do. And we take a lot of pride in creating an inclusive environment that supports not only our staff in terms of their professional growth, but hopefully just creating an environment that creates a sense of opportunity, I think, for everyone that participates in it.
Wow, I think I learned something new today. I did not know Maricopa was one of the first Head Start grantees here in Arizona. So yay me. Can you tell us a little bit about, I know you said East Valley as far as your programming, but specifically where maybe your programming is located for people to kind of get an idea?
Sure, and when we say East and West Valley, it does really spread across the East and West Valley here in the Maricopa County service area. But to be more specific, our locations are in Ahwatukee, Buckeye, Chandler, Gilbert, Glendale, Goodyear, Guadalupe, Mesa, Scottsdale, Surprise, Tempe, and Whitman. There we go. I was able to get
Yeah. So wow, very, very expansive, like you said, and it sounds like you're really there to meet the needs of the community and the family. So I'm really happy to hear that. Can you tell me, as far as your program with Maricopa County, what are the program options that you're hiring for? So like center-based or childcare or home visiting, which ones do you offer?
Absolutely. So we do have a range of options within Maricopa County's service delivery model. So we have center-based options in early Head Start and Head Start. And then we're really proud to be a early Head Start childcare partnership grantee, which means that we also partner with local childcare providers. Those partners actually hire their own staff, but I want to take the opportunity to promote them as well. Because of the work that they do, which is also exceptional. They make a huge impact on working families that need a 10-hour day. So we have that option as well. And then in terms of the positions that we have and that we're hiring for, definitely, as everyone knows, teachers are critical to this work that we do. We're hiring for teaching staff for both Head Start and early Head Start. We're hiring family support specialists, which are the staff that provide the family services component of the work that we do. Some for those that aren't aware of that, I mean, Head Start is grounded in a lot of social service. So they help connect families to vital resources that they need to help with their long-term sustainability. And then we have a nurse position because Head Start also does a lot of great work around health, you know, social determinants of health and helping families with keeping up to date with immunizations. And I think most importantly, learning the why behind health is such a critical component of development, especially for the children that we serve. So we have a nurse position as well. But in all, I highly recommend, interested candidates to go on the Maricopa County website to learn a little more about the positions that we have and then the requirements, because at this time, I do want to share that we do have waivers in place. So for those candidates that might be interested and they're kind of like, oh, I don't know if I meet the minimum qualifications, I highly recommend that they reach out to us or to HR on the website to talk through what some of those workarounds or waivers can be. But what we want to make sure is that we definitely have candidates that love the work, that love children, that want to make a difference in the community, not only for the community, but for themselves too, because I want to say it is a reciprocal relationship that we have. I know we impact children and families, but the work itself is so meaningful that it also has a huge impact on those that participate in the program. So I wanted to highlight that too. I mean, you know, Anna, you know what it feels like to be in the program and to make a huge difference on people's lives. So I wanted to definitely touch on that too.
Yeah, and I can definitely speak to the impact that our programming works and maybe why people would want to work for a program like Head Start, because we are about getting children ready for school, but not just the children ready, but getting the families ready, because you know, ready families, ready communities, it kind of just helps everyone. And really one of the pillars of Head Start is moving people, keeping families kind of moving and progressing up. And so I can even share an example for myself. I am a former migrant early Head Start student from the Somerton Valley, down south Arizona, but I've benefited from Head Start because I was in Head Start early on, you know, got all that, you know, advantage of school readiness. And now, you know, now I work for Head Start. I went to school, I've been teaching and I've been working in education, but I feel like I wouldn't be here where I am if I wouldn't have benefited from Head Start. And so it's not just for children when they're young, it's for everyone, even as you grow. So definitely, like you said, if you want to make an impact.
Yeah, because I think one of the benefits with Maricopa County Head Start is that because Maricopa County Head Start is located within Maricopa County Human Services, our capacity to connect families to financial resources, to food, you know, to housing and employment assistance, our department has the capacity to expedite access to those resources if families, you know, need them.
Right.
But I mean, Head Start is recognized for promoting family well-being and integrating those components. So I wanted to highlight that from a family services component. I think that's something that Maricopa County does very well because we have access to all of these additional resources that we know lead to that socioeconomic stability that many of our vulnerable families need.
Yeah, I mean, I would say, yeah, you guys do a great job of really providing those wraparound services to really address everything a family might need to, you know, get everyone situated. So thank you, Eve. Going back to the positions that you're hiring for, I know you were talking about teaching positions, the health position that you're hiring for, family. I know my program, we call them something a little bit different, but family support workers. Are there any specific requirements or qualifications that you could maybe just tell us while we're here?
Yeah, absolutely. So, you know, as I had mentioned, there is some flexibility. However, we are though looking for teaching staff for early Head Start that have a minimum of a CDA. For our Head Start classrooms, we're looking for teaching staff that have a minimum of an AA degree in early education. For our family support specialists, we are looking for staff who have social work experience. There's opportunities though for us to provide some financial support to attain the certification that's needed for that position as well. And then for the nurse position, we are looking for a registered nurse. However, I will say if there are any candidates out there that are working on the CNA or LPN, those are other, that's the correct acronym, that there's still opportunities to connect with us and have some discussions around meeting the certification requirements. And again, we're grounded in helping everyone, including our workforce. So if there's an opportunity for us to help them with higher educational attainment, I think that's one of the best incentives that we actually offer incoming incumbents to these positions.
Great. I guess you kind of led us into the next question. So specific benefits offered to employees, if we could maybe talk about that. And while you do that, I will share a handy dandy visual aid.
Yeah, absolutely. So we take a lot of pride in that we have fully stocked classrooms. There are no out-of-pocket expenses for our staff. So meaning we provide all of the supplies, We have beautiful classroom environments that are well equipped with safe furniture. We have rounded edge. So I bring that up because I know that there's a lot of discussion around teachers, unfortunately, having to buy materials and supplies. Like Maricopa County provides all of that. We have paid professional development during work hours as well. We have paid online courses and CDA certification. We cover the cost of all of the renewals and testing. I got to highlight that we have an amazing professional development team, and we have on-site coaching and support from our staff. And then just county, though, we have, as you have on the screen, an amazing range of additional incentives and benefits, especially when it comes to our retirement and our pension. The medical that we have, that we offer, is very comprehensive and affordable. The sick leave that we have, the vacation time, and there's just another range. I mean, we do tuition reimbursement for college coursework. And then at this point in time too, we also have a $2,000 hiring incentive to offer incoming staff. So we hope that that plus the additional wellness resources that we have demonstrates to candidates that we have an environment that's conducive to, again, professional growth and in making a huge impact in the community.
Yeah, it is. I mean, just looking at the list, is just very, very expensive, the benefit that Maricopa County Head Start offers as employees. So I'm really excited to share this with everyone, and hopefully if you're interested, or if you know someone who would be a good fit, please share it with them. Again, they can go to the Maricopa County Head Start website to find this information. But again, so many great benefits. I guess before we go, Eve, besides the county website, I know we're going to be putting them in the chat and specific contacts. Anything else that you want to tell people watching out there, you know, any other tidbits about Maricopa County Head Start and your programming?
Well, I mean, I got to say that again, the work that any Head Start program does is phenomenal. For us, for Maricopa County, we're very blessed to have the service area that we have, and to provide a service, again, that's high quality for vulnerable populations. So for those interested candidates that really want to make a difference, I highly encourage you to come have a conversation with us. You're more than welcome to call us, and I'll just throw that number out there really quick at 602-372-3700. And we can go over more details in regards to the things that we offer, how you can make a difference in a child and family's life. And really keeping in mind that for Maricopa County, children and families come first. And we're very excited to be able to offer this information out to the community. So if they know, as you had said, you know, of anyone else that's interested in making a difference or is considering social service as an area, you know, or a career pathway, we're here to support them. So if anyone's interested, again, feel free to give us a call or get on the website.
And one last I guess announcement, we are still enrolling children. We're always taking applications. So even if you know children, families that might be interested in Head Start programming, again, we go from birth all the way up to the age of 5. So tell your friends, tell your family, let them know we're hiring, and we're always accepting applications for children and families. Thank you everyone for joining us today on our latest installment of the Arizona Head Start Association Job Fair. Thank you to Eve for joining us today. And you know where to go to find information on the job. We'll see you next time.
Thank you.